Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, I'm excited. It's 7 days, maybe less because we're going to go down, a day earlier. It's going to be down for like 24 hours. So this week, Guardians, gather everything you need. Work on that Q, hello, hello. Work on everything that you need, Guardians, because this is the beginning of the final countdown. It's coming, Guardians, and we need to be prepared to go into the new season. 6 days remain. 6 days. And this actually, I think that's a little bit less because it's going to go offline on Monday in the Eastern Standard Time Zone of the United States where I'm located. Shout out to all of our Guardians all over the world, wherever you might be. Thank you. We Guardians, we got to stick together. We've got to stand by each other and stand united to push back the darkness. Now, I have earlier today, I ran through 3 to 4 Grandmaster Nightfalls. I have a lot of goodies in my box. And let's see what I can do with that. Let's go over here and make some room. The Grandmaster Nightfalls were absolutely phenomenal. I enjoyed them, and I appreciate each and every one of you that would have been there to hang out with me. Those are over on Twitch. They're over on the Twitch. Okay, let's move a few of these out. All right, now I want to go back because I don't want to lose any of these Ascendant shards. So, how are you, buddy? Q, hello, hello. Havoc, hello to you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. But the 3 to 4 Grandmasters we ran, it was a lot of fun. I'm looking at this and I think I probably lost a Wendigo. But you win some, you lose some, right, Guardians? But I am not going to lose these. There's no way am I going to lose those. So I got to make room. I got to make room. All these 1580s, I'm saying goodbye to them. Oh, Crimson. Yeah, I would love to, buddy. I would love to. I think I've got a lot of the weapons, actually gone. It's now going to be doing all these exotics and trying to keep something. Crimson, I've got to try to, get those out, the armor. I want the stasis set. I want an arc, void. And then, I guess we'll earn a new strand set. And Guardians, I just deleted that piece from Deepstone Crypt. Crimson is in chat. We are live, and I do have live chat running. But Crimson, he just invited me into the boss run of Deepstone Crypt. That helmet I just deleted was from that run. Thank you, Crimson, for that. Crimson's an outstanding player. He's S tier plus, triple A all the way, every day. And he assembled a phenomenal team for that boss run. Thank you for that, Crimson. So, I've got a lot I need to do, buddy. I've got a lot I need to do. I've got to get that last Gambit match. I have to look at all of these Wendigos and try to figure out what's what. And I'm not going to lose these. So I need to go over and just start masterworking. I'm going to masterwork gear that's here in the vault because I have lost Ascendant shards prior. And it's never a good thing, right, Guardians? It's just never a good thing. I'm going to store that to take something up with. I'm going to recycle that. I'm going to recycle this. This came from the run I did with Crimson and his team. And I'm going to take this out and hopefully I can build one. How many of those? How many more do I need of that sword? Okay, I need two more bequest. I need two more of those, and then I can build one. I don't know that I'm gonna like it over Hero of Ages, but there's always that possibility. There is that possibility. Crimson, we can go through some right now. We can go through some right now. Am I on social? Yeah, I'm public, Crimson. We could go through it. Let me just finish putting things away, right? I want to grab some more. I want to grab those Wendigos before I lose them. I don't want to lose them. They're too time consuming, difficult to earn, Guardians. But don't be concerned about going through the Grandmaster, Guardians. Just play in there until you finally get it. Until you finally get it. Going through with Crimson today, I switched a lot of weapons. I switched to a lot of different weapons, and that's what I always find to be fun when you switch. Now, okay, let's see. Let's pull this one out. Oh, Tess, what have you got for me, Tess?
Take a look.
Oh, I want this, but I already have this. It's in Vault. You know, I don't know why that's showing up. I'm going to grab this. All right, now let me go over and put this Wendigo away. But Soap, I need to do just a ton of stuff. I want to get the Gambit completed. As far as just the Triumph, I want that Triumph clicked off that I have from Hawthorne. It's a bounty, and I want to get that clicked off. This I know I'm not keeping, so that I can delete. A 62, I don't really want to save them unless they're 66 or above, or they have some type of phenomenal stat on them that would make me want to keep them. Now, let me grab that last one. And then I think I'll have my Wendigos in the vault. And then I've got to raise something up because I'm not going to lose those. Oh, Crimson, that absolutely, that works for me, buddy. Just holler at me. I'm just going to be doing, you know, a couple of gambits, a few things like that. That works, Crimson. Now, put these away. 64. Okay, so do I have those already? Let's go. I know I have them, but let's take a look at them. The Sol Invictus. Here they are. Nope, that's Phoenix Cradle. Where's Sol Invictus? Dune Marchers. What are they? Phoenix Cradle. They're Phoenix Cradle. Why am I thinking Sol Invictus? Phoenix Cradle, where are you? Phoenix Cradle. Here they are. They have a different look on them. 63. 78, but I think this will be an 88 when I equip it with something. It is 82. 87. Okay, so the 63s, they're not that great. But better than this 64. So I'm going to, page 12, I'm going to put these away. And then I'm going to actually pull, I'm going to use those to just level up the ones that I have. Page 12. All right, so this one's a 63. I'm going to use it to level this up. Soap, I need one more win, buddy. I need one more win. You and I were the same on it. I need another win, and it sounds like you need another win. Okay, I'm down to 590. I made a little bit of headway. A little bit of headway. Oh, now I want to take something up. Let's look. What can I take up? I feel like I need to take some things up on my Warlock. $86, and this would be 60. So I'm going to get rid of that. That's going. It's just too low. Okay, I'm going to take this up. I don't use it a lot, but there's no harm in having it ready to go if I do need it. You know, I might need it. I'm going to have it ready to go. That's a 90. I'm there for that. And look at that resilience. Look at that resilience. That's got a good recovery, Guardians. That's a 20 on recovery. Chad, I'm kind of liking that. I'm liking that 20 on recovery. These would both turn out to be the same, but, you know, look how different they are. This is a nice, even mix. Wow, all of these basically, you know, I could level them up because that's a good, this is a good drop. I'm going to level that up for my hunter. Melanie, hello, hello. Thank you, Melanie, for hanging out. Shout out to all of our wonderful school teachers, Melanie, and the job that you guys do. Thank you for that. It has meaning. It has meaning. I've definitely had teachers that were impactful in my life. So I still have 31 of those left. Okay, I can buy one of those and, you know, spend some of those resources. I'm just going to buy some glimmers. Then, I don't know. I need to, like, use, you know, let's see. Can I pick up some more of these now? Yeah, I'm down to 21. I'm down to 21. So I need to bring something else up. I need to bring something else up, Melanie. Soap. Let me look at it. What do I need to take up? Wow, that's a 103 with powerful friends on it. That's a fairly, high stat level. I definitely could take this up for my hunter, and I think I will. I think I will, Guardians. I'm just using some of these resources because I don't want to lose them. That's an 89. I will take that. I will take that. A 24 on resilience. That's pretty good. I mean, I feel like that's a keeper, right? It's definitely a keeper. I'm just looking at anything that I can see for these warlocks, which, basically is the hand down. 62. So these are all three are the same. That's a little bit disappointing, right? It's a little bit disappointing. Intellect is 20. This one's a little bit more evenly dispersed. Okay, all right. So still not the greatest. Those are not the greatest. Now, I want to buy one more of these Ascendant Shards just to have it. So that I can get all of my, crystals out of the Postal Service. I'm not going to lose them. I have 5 remaining. I've got 5 of them. 5 of them remaining, Guardians. Should I just go ahead and buy another one? All right. Now, let me pick these up. That should pull these out. Got them. Okay. And I can build them back up, Guardians. Let's take a look and see now. How many of those do I have? 45, and I can hold, what, 50? This is a Trials memento. This is a Nightfall memento. So I need another Gambit memento back. I need a Gambit memento. Let's open this. And then let's go see Hawthorne. Let's go check her out and say howdy to Hawthorne. I'm going to go up and see what she's got for me. Have something wonderful, Hawthorne. Have something wonderful.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, I'll take anything. I'll take it all, right? I'll take it all. I'm not going to say no to Hawthorne. A 1590 and a 48. Just all that would do is infuse something, but I'm moving it out. This is a 1590. I could take something up, but I don't really need to take a lot of anything up right now. Now, this is still not the best. It's not the best. 89, 89, 12, 13. Oh, that's not really that great either. Double grenade is not that great. That's where it's going to have to be right there. And that's kind of the look that I had going earlier. $97. That gives me a 97. Guardians, I kind of have been really liking Void recently. I've been enjoying Void. And I think I'm going to go back. Pulp, I like that pulp texture. Let's find it again. Okay, for some reason, I'm kind of digging this look. I'm digging it. Guardians, chat, what do you think? I'm kind of digging this look. The feather boa, the fur at the arms. I even think there's some furry legs.
Keep it together, girl.
Aren't there some furry... Oh, I don't want to change these, though, because this is part of my look. Okay, let's put that on.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my set from The Last Wish, and it's actually, it's actually not horrible. Taking repurposing, taking armaments, taking invigoration, taking barrier, and then this one, because there's only a few of those, and so that's the set right there. This is what I'm going to wear into... This is what I'm going to wear into the next Last Wish raid that I do. I'm wearing this because it is designed for the Last Wish raid. And it is specifically designed, you have to be into the Last Wish. Taking repurposing. This mod's perks are only active in the Last Wish. Only active in the Last Wish. But I'm kind of liking these stats on this. I feel like they're okay.
Stick close to me. You don't want some trigger-happy guardians looking at you over their sights.
So I'm going to wear this for a minute. I think I'm going to wear this for a minute, Guardians. Now, I've got to go into Gambit, so let me just look and see. Chain reaction, impulse. I'm going to put this one away. It's a long way to run. Let's do this. Let's fast travel. Oh, I was born and raised a Titan. And even when I play other characters, I'm Titan all the way. All the way. Crimson, I'm ready. Let's look at some. Let's start out. Let's start out here with my secondary equipment. Do I have everything put away? Yeah. This is my secondary equipment, my guns. Let's start out here, Crimson. All right, I'm saving these. They're exotics. Archer's Tempo, Explosive Head, Sneak Bow, Wow, I'm a fan of sneak bow. Increases the hold time and reload speed and prevents radar pings from shooting while crouched. Archer's tempo and draw time decreases after every precision hit. Explosive head. Like, I'm a fan on this too.
What's up, Ransom?
Howdy, Crimson. How are you, buddy?
Doing good, doing good. That Tyranny of Heaven you have with Archer's Tempo Explosive is the best roll on it, so you could probably get rid of the other one.
Hang on, Crimson. Let me get my headset on so I can hear you better.
Okay.
All right, it says connected. That should let me hear you a lot better.
Cool. Yeah, so
Yes.
that Tyranny of Heaven you're looking at now, the Archer's Tempo Explosive one, is the best roll you can get on it, so you can probably get rid of the other one.
Okay, so this one can go. Sneak bow.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
that
going
one
to
can
raise this up. And then I'll take this one out, Guardians. Oh, what did I do? I just pulled that, but I can still delete it from here. Unlock, delete. 7 enhancement cores. I need those. I need the enhancement cores. This is age-old bond. This came from, was this Last Wish?
Yeah, that would be Last Wish. So, Israel Bond is like okay, but it is like the really slow firing auto rifle um archetype, so
Which
I would say
drives
you
me
could probably get rid of
crazy,
it.
Crimson. Yeah, when they're slow firing, this is 360. It's
Yeah.
why I like Crate and some of the Chroma Rush so much because they just fire so quickly. So
Yeah, they're
that
really
one's going to
nice.
go. And I think that dropped for me, Masterworked. Vouchsafe, I've only got the one. And this was really important because it was void back in the day. Like, we had to have this.
If you have a Doom of Chelchis, it's better, but if you don't have it like crafted yet, that vouchsafe is pretty decent.
I think I am crafting that. Or let me look and make sure. Oh, wait a minute. That's Pulse, isn't it? No, wait a minute. It's Auto Rifle. No, wait a minute. What is Doom of Chelchi? Scout Rifle.
Scout. Yeah.
Oh, I have that somewhere because here it is. I'm probably working on my Hunter with it. Um, so you're thinking Vouchsafe is safe to get rid of?
Yeah, if you think you're gonna get that Doom leveled up, then you could probably get rid of the vouchsafe.
Oh yeah, because this has full. This has full. Oh, okay, well I added that. All right, Guardians. I've got the Doom of Chelchi. Rito Tail. I do like a shotgun. I like to keep, one shotgun of basically every shotgun. But I missed a couple of weeks ago. I didn't get the shotgun from the Grandmaster. Although I think I have several in the vault. Arsenic Bite, Rampage, and Explosive Head. Arsenic Bite with Rampage and Archer's Tempo.
Your Rampage Explosive is the better one there. Double damage perk is really nice.
All right, and Guardians, I'm going to take this one up and just masterwork it. I like to have these ready to go. When you're running into the battlefield, you want to just be able to pick these up, Guardians, and kind of make them work without having to do a lot. And let's see. Oh wow, that color shader looks good. Guardians, I'm all about purple right now. Purple and gold. Gnawing Hunger, it's the only one I have. Subsistence and Rampage. So I best hang on to that because I do really love Gnawing Hunger. 600 rounds per minute.
Really good, yeah.
Last Perdition, out full auto trigger. Oh, was there a new one of these, or is this like the only one available?
I don't know if you can still get it, but I do know that's like the older one.
Okay, I'm keeping that because I know this was. I watched somebody's video recently that said, you need last perdition. Now, this is ancient gospel. As you can see, I don't think I've ever used this. Um,
That's a
range.
okay roll for PvP, but if you don't think you're gonna use it, you can probably get rid of it.
Well, I say that, Crimson, and then like today, you mentioned a hand cannon would be great, or someone in chat mentioned a hand cannon. This one's 140 rounds per minute. It's the only one I've kept in the vault. There's something I always kind of hate deleting raid weapons. There's just something in me. I guess it's the days when I was training in D1 and couldn't really get through a raid. That when I finally started getting raid weapons, I feel like they're treasures. They're treasures. And there's a shotgun. But now here's one, Reckless Oracle. This is 720 rounds per minute, which moves into that, amount of bullets where I like them. But yay or nay on this. Kill clip, auto loading holster, armor piercing rounds.
I would say your gnawing hunger is probably better than this.
Okay, and it
It's
is the
like different
same.
foot auto, and then gnawing's a little bit slower, but it's the better archetype overall. It's
All
not
right.
the like bad one.
And this is Last Wish again. Or is this Garden of Salvation?
That's garden.
Okay. I know I'll be back through Garden again, so I don't need to be too attached to that. Then Point of the Stag, it's the only one I've got. Um, this is Iron Banner. I don't even know if this still falls anymore, but I do
No,
like
that was
keeping.
it was a ritual weapon in Worthy. You can pull it from collections though, so if like you're not using it, you could always just pull it when you need it.
Oh, this is pulled from collections, and all of them drop
Yeah.
the same then.
Yep.
And will it come out Masterwork to Crimson?
Yeah, it'll come out masterwork.
All right, so I'm gonna think about it and come back to it because I like having it just here and ready to go. Devil's
Okay.
Ruin, I like Guardians, and it is, this is it's a barrier. It works on unstoppables. Keep this in mind, and this would have probably been okay when I was running some Grandmasters with Crimson earlier. I used it recently, and it didn't feel as powerful as I had remembered it feeling, but it's still unstoppable. Okay, now I've got two of these, so one can go. This is the Seventh Seraph shotgun. This one has barrel shroud, corkscrew rifling, tactical mag, or steady rounds, lead from gold, Vorpal.
That's a pretty good one you have there. The other one's worse. I would definitely just keep this one.
Okay, and this one is barrel shroud, corkscrew, appended mag, steady rounds, quick draw, and snapshot.
So the second one you have is better for Crucible, but I mean it's 1350, and I don't think you've used it, so you could probably get rid of it.
All right, it's going because ultimately I don't. I normally just I'm not quick enough in there, Crimson and Crucible, to be shotgunning.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. I used to slide a lot more. All right, the Summoner. This is Trials of Osiris. And these Guardians, it's painful to delete a Trials of Osiris. But this is 600 rounds per minute. It's solar. Elemental capacitor. Let's see. This has chambered compensator, extended barrel, armor piercing rounds, ricochet rounds. I think that I was thinking I would use this in Deep Stone Crypt if I ever had to like shoot the bomb off my head, because ricochet rounds will take the bomb. You can shoot your own bomb off. This has rangefinder, elemental capacitor, alacrity, or one quiet moment. And I never have really, if I'm out of combat Guardians, I don't really care about the reload. As you're running to the next area of combat, I feel like you can reload a weapon. So that never has been like a thrilling perk for me. I think I'll keep this one, Crimson, just because it's from,
Yeah,
Trials of Osiris.
it's a good PvP role you have there too, so you'd probably
Okay.
keep it.
And then the wave frame grenade launchers I do like, but I don't need, these two. This has
Yeah.
Killing Wind and Rampage, high velocity rounds, implosion rounds, counter
Surplus
mass.
autoloading is definitely better because Rampage doesn't work on this one for some reason. Um, so you definitely just go to the Killing and Rampage and then keep the other one.
Okay. And I used these recently, Crimson, and I have to say I was a little bit disappointed in their performance. I guess just, I was expecting more of a forbearance level.
Forbearance is just so good, yeah.
I know, it's just so incredible. Royal Chase. Now, Guardians, I went into the old Wrathborn hunts over and over until I got this Royal Chase scout rifle. Gosh, and you can't change the full auto trigger system.
Yeah, so that's also the really slow scout rifle archetype as well. Um,
And
and it
then
can't
what's
get
the
any good
what's the
perks
new
either.
one? I guess I have Aisha's Embrace at this point.
Demonologist is, yeah, still best there.
The
My
Doom.
Boy Scout.
Okay, better than the Aisha's Embrace Adept. You think?
Yeah, that one's too fast. It
Okay,
doesn't
so it
really do
doesn't have
much.
the impact. It doesn't have the impact.
Mm-hmm.
Now what? So this is a delete. You're saying?
The Royal Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I get rid of it.
All right. Shotguns. I love to have a few shotguns, Guardians. You saw me early this morning just shotgunning through 3 strikes where I, did terrible on my kills, but had a lot of fun because I like to shotgun it. So I'll keep the Bone Chiller, although this is still available on Europa.
You
This is,
could
and I
probably
don't,
get rid of that Bone Chiller, honestly. The roll's pretty
it's
bad, and it
awful
doesn't
because I was just
seem like
looking
you
at
used it at all.
firmly planted is rotten, Guardians. When you're on a shotgun, you have to get in their face, and you can't stay firmly planted. Now this is Arctic Haze. This is still available. I do like Subsistence or Substance. Defeating targets partially reloads the magazine from reserves, and Dragonfly. I like that explosion. This is still available. Um,
That's
720. What would be my other solar choice?
the other. I think the only other one is Summoner. And this Arctic Haze roll you have is better for PvE than Summoner, so you could probably keep it. I can check my
All
vault
right.
real quick, see if there's anything solar.
All right. I'm going to hang on to it because I can always, I can go and look for other bills on Europa, and Europa's not going anywhere. So I feel like, you pick up the bounty from Varix and you can earn this.
Yeah, you
Uh,
just farm that Empire hunt.
Duality, I love Duality. I've got 911 kills on this. And doesn't this come out differently if you pull this out of collections?
It shouldn't. No.
No?
Nope. I don't think so.
Man. All right, I'm going to hang on to it just because I do. I've not
Yeah, I
used
have.
it in a while, but I really love it, Crimson. Did you like this when it came out?
Yeah, I use it in PvP all the time. It's just really consistent.
Truth Teller, Grenade Launcher. This has blinding grenades, and I know that these are so important. When we were running through earlier, the Warden of Nothing Grandmaster, blinding grenades, if they can't see you, Guardian, they can't fire at you. So, chat, I like blinding grenades, but then I tend to love the ones that have a 100 or a 90 to 100 blast radius. I need to appreciate blinding grenades more.
With that Truth Teller, ideally you want auto-loading holster with the Blinding Grenade GL. So if you have a different Blinding GL with auto-loading, you could probably get rid of the Truth Teller. I don't know if you do.
I don't even think I've never used it because I didn't click over. But let's keep it, Guardians, and then look one day when I'm hanging out with Crimson to see um, velocity. And I do like it to go fast. If they go too slow, a lot of the hive will jump out of the way, and you missed your opportunity. This I don't know about. The Fool's Remedy sidearm. I've not used it. Wasn't this Iron Banner? Yes,
Yeah, it's
Iron
Iron Banner.
Banner.
You could probably get rid of it. It's a rapid fire sidearm. Those just aren't really the best.
Okay, I'm building an Akello, so I can probably get rid of both of these.
Yeah, you can get rid of both of those if you're crafting it.
I am. I'm crafting one, so I'm gonna depart with these guardians. Bye. I did. I really loved all those weapons from Mars. It was just a great story for me. I liked the whole thing. Cass, how are you? Now, first in, last out. I used these for a good long while. I don't think these are any of the two original ones I had. Slide shot, I need to be better with. Appended mag, accurized rounds, arrowhead break, corkscrew rifling, Vorpal weapon. I always liked Vorpal weapon because I felt like it does such a good job in Crucible. But then you have to be so good to slide around and pop guardians in the face. And there are, chat, believe me, you can watch past videos and see that there are people that slide around and pop you in the face. Isn't that right, Crimson?
Yep.
Which one of these is best?
So ideally you want auto loading in the left. If you can inspect the right one real quick. If either of them have assault mag, that would make it better. But if that low one doesn't have assault mag, then the slide shot one's better. It
Slide
doesn't.
shot?
I would,
Okay.
yeah, delete the outlaw one.
And I don't remember where this came from. I think this is just a world drop now.
Yeah, it used to be you could like focus for it in arrivals, and now it's in the dares pool on a certain week.
Okay. Imperial Needle. This where did this come from?
That's from Chosen.
Okay, Season of the Chosen, and it's the only
Yeah,
one I've got, so I'll hang on to it. This is Igneous Hammer. This was another Trials weapon that I loved how it took this color shader, um, chambered compensator, hammered forged rifling, high caliber rounds, flared magwell. I want to keep it, but is this are there any of these that are better that I should swap to?
that's a really good crucible you have. That's like my exact one. So yeah, I'd keep it.
Okay. Wow, and it just looks so good. I mean, Crimson, look at it with Nectar
The gun
Dynamo on
shades
it.
so well.
Wow. I mean, all the color shaders. Look at that. I mean, I'm in love. I'm in love with this weapon. They all look phenomenal. Man, Hoarfrost Sunrise, when I like it, I really like it. But Joyful Guilt, I'm a fan of that purple. All right, now this is Shadow Price Adept. I've killed 50 enemies with this. This is another one of those where I had like 15 of them and I just deleted because I don't use it that often.
Yes, the Shadow Price has the same issue as a lot of other autos. It's like a really slow firing one. And if you have the Season of the Risen arc auto, that one's just better. You can craft it too. So, I mean, if you're not using this one, I would delete it.
Season of the Risen auto.
I
What
see it
what
at the
would
bottom too. It's bottom right and then the left three. So
bottom
I would say you
right?
could probably get rid of the Shadow Price.
Now this is Palindrome Adept, and I don't remember. I think this dropped from maybe the arms dealer way back when, but I don't
It
remember for sure.
was
Guardians.
Arms Dealer, and then it was I think it was Scarlet Keep and like Witch Queen. So and
Okay, it
yeah, that's
looks.
a really good crucible you have right there.
This one looks good. This is another color shader. Looks phenomenal. This is okay. Bottom dollar. I don't even know why I kept this. And look, it's a 1452, so it's years old. This is ancient in Destiny time zones, but I don't know. Should I keep it to fill it out or just get rid of it?
It is a explosive bottom dollar, which there it's a 120, but there is no void 140 hand cannon that has explosive. So if I need like a wood hand cannon for something, I usually use a bottom dollar with
So I need to
explosives, so
keep
you,
it.
you could probably keep it. It's not the worst feeling gun in the game, thankfully.
Okay. And this is, I just picked this up. Chat recommended that I think this is the one I just picked up from Zur.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
because
third axiom?
I got all these extras on it. Disruption break, rampage, one for all, extended barrel, fluted barrel, appended mag, light mag, feeding frenzy, Zen moment, Vanguard's vindication. Chat was telling me this was a really good weapon.
It's a solid one. The Vow Arc Pulse is better, and I think you are crafting it too, so I would probably use the Vow one over this.
Okay. 1350. I'm gonna bring it up and just try it at some point.
Okay.
And then I'll maybe get rid of it. We're down to 575. We're almost back to where we were at the last time we did this. 5 days
If you
ago,
want, I'm thinking
Guardians.
we could probably try to get down to like 500.
Yeah, I would like to. I would like to. What it is I've got a lot of armor because I was waiting to do all those setups.
Yeah, I can
Uh,
probably help you with armor, just like based off like first looks at it, because all you really want on a Titan is resilience, discipline, and recov, so we can just like go through and delete anything with like mobility or like strength or intellect.
right.
Would be a good way to get some spaces free.
I've never been super huge on I've got to have my super unless I'm in Trials of Osiris and you need a bubble desperately. And then it's like, why don't I build to get my super back? It's almost like you need a competitive PvP build
Yep,
based on that. This is Cartesian coordinate. I've deleted all
really
of them
good gun.
except this one. I really like it. It's super fast to load. The charge time is low. This is Eternal Blazon. I kept this for a while, but I think now I
Yeah,
do like
tarnished metal is better now because we finally got an arc scout with explosive.
page 3. Let's look. This is tarnished metal, and I'm building it. I'm at a level 2, and I actually deleted the other ones that I had that were good because I thought, okay, well, I can build this and then build it the way I want it. And that's okay. I have arc, void, solar, and then I probably need. I don't know if there one that's stasis. I don't know.
There, I think it's a 120 scout, so you're better off just using like an arbalist or something, because that thing is
So is
shooting
this
like one
this
round
is
of DLC launch.
this is a delete, isn't it, Crimson?
Yeah, I would delete it if you're crafting tarnish.
Shotgun. I like shotgun. Okay, here's some. Wow, here's a lot of. I've got the time lost version. Is it better? I worked so hard to get that time lost one though. Were you leading the crew, Crimson, when we went through to get this?
No, I think I was
No.
there. I remember
Okay.
watching the stream though. So
Okay.
with like adepts, they aren't really that much better. Like if you have an adept that's like a 4 out of 5 and normal that's a 5 out of 5, I would use the normal because adepts don't really do anything, which it sucks. I wish they did more. So just like looking at the rolls real quick. If you want to go through like the 4 of them, we can.
Okay. Gosh, that has adept reload and the reload mod on it. So this is my first found verdict. It's a 1590 rewind rounds and 1-2 punch. I think I kept this for my hunter. This has rifled barrel, small bore, extended mag,
I would
accurized
go
rounds.
small bore on this one because rifle just like tanks your handling. Feels really bad. So that's a pretty good one there. If you want to take a look at the next one.
Smooth bore, small bore, assault mag, extended mag, rewind rounds, which I love. I mean, you can get a lot of bullets in the chamber. Vorpal weapon.
This one I'd say is better than the last one.
Better than 1-2 punch. Even if you had the 1-2 punch on a hunter, I know
If you're
they
doing that on a
nerfed that.
hunter, no. Um, if you want to keep both, you can keep both. We can look at the next two.
This one is rifled barrel, small bore, assault mag, tactical mag, auto loading holster, Vorpal.
Okay, you could probably delete the rewind vorpal.
By found verdict. Now, having said that, I do like a void shotgun if I go through Vault of Glass because the Minotaurs are void shielded normally, and then that's the time lost. And you have to earn this again, so I'm gonna keep that. I don't know if I'm gonna
Yeah, if
go
you want to
back
keep it
through.
just to have it. And with time lost found verdict, it doesn't drop from an encounter like every other one. You have to like just spend spoils on it, so it's pretty annoying to get.
Yes, so it's just gonna be here for probably a long time, chat Guardians, because I don't want to go back through that really anytime soon. Null Composure, is this pullable from collections?
Yeah, it is.
And I don't really use that. Oh, wow, I did use it a lot though. 5,354. Um, but it's pullable from collections, so I think I'm gonna delete it. This is Shayura's Wrath submachine gun, 600 rounds per minute. And I think I usually use the ones that are a lot faster than this. Extended
Yeah.
barrel, hammer forged, appended mag, alloy, killing wind, and harmony.
I
I
like that
haven't
here. This
used
one, it
it.
doesn't. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look like you used it,
Yeah,
and the
I have
roll's
not
just
used
okay.
it.
So
Uzumi RR4, I killed 115 with this. The reason that I've any of these scout rifles that have or not scout but sniper that I have any kills with on Crimson are simply because it holds 7 in the mag, and I use these when I need to fill something out for the gunsmith or for Devram K or any other NPC where I need sniper kills. And
hmm
I don't like the ones that are 3 in a mag because then you have to collect
it's really annoying.
ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But I'm not like got to have this thing.
I would definitely keep this, especially because like the raid is literally like 2 weeks away, and you never know what could be good in it. It's a really
Okay.
solid roll you have there too, so I would keep
All
that
right.
around.
Plug one adept. Where did this come from? I don't remember where I earned this thing from. Um,
GMs, I think it was Glassway.
oh, was it? Okay. And it's the
Yeah.
only one I've got. Feeding Frenzy backup. Borrowed time. I'm not attached to either one of these.
Okay. If do you have a Callus mini tool?
Yes, that I'm building one.
Yeah, you can probably just get rid of these two then.
Shotgun, the Decide. I didn't use this a lot because I had another Void shotgun that I don't even remember what it was called that I liked a lot better. But I'm hanging on to shotguns. Um, then this is Compass Rose. I don't remember
That's
Incandescent,
the Solstice shotgun.
so I better hang
Um,
on to it. Turnabout. Is there a better barrel? Rifled barrel shroud, assault
I would put on
mag,
Barrel
or
Shroud if you're gonna keep it.
steady rounds.
Assault Mag is really good on PvE shotguns.
Okay.
So keep it on you.
Incandescent, dream work, once per reload, assist or assisted final blows, partially refill the weapon from reserves. They need to like consolidate all of these. I don't ever remember seeing anything else have dream work on it.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
the hand cannon that's also from Solstice that has it, but they're the only two of them.
I kind of like the look of this. Wow. And Guardians, anything that takes a color shader really well, I'm more partial to them. And I shouldn't be. Like, it shouldn't matter. Okay, I took out Lorentz Driver recently, and boy, did I have a blast with it, Crimson. I had not used it in a very long time.
Oh,
And
really?
I'll have to say, I
It's
had
pretty
a
fun in PvE.
blast. Yeah, I was loving it. I was loving it. Wolf Tone Draw. I don't remember where this was from.
Season of the Lost.
All right, I'm going to hang on to it because it's the only one that I've got there.
Okay,
This
you're
is the comedian Adept. Did I need to change this?
with Wolf Tone, I would say the Arsenic Bite you have is better, especially because it has Explosive Head and another damage perk.
Oh, yeah, and Arsenic Bite makes a wonderful sound and it's phenomenal. But
Yeah.
I'm okay keeping an extra bow for my hunter. And I even like them a lot on my Titan. I really do. The comedian Adept. Where did I get this from? I remember
I
having a
think it
semi rough
was
time.
Light Blade when it came out, but the one you have isn't Witch Queen, so I forget which GM it was.
Yeah, I don't even know what that symbol is, Guardians, but I see three in a row here that have the
That's
same
the
symbol.
Lost one. Season of the Lost.
Season of the Lost, Adept Reload, 49 kills. All right, I'm going to hang on to it. Okay, Punching Out, I'm not attached to at all.
Yeah, you could probably just get rid of it.
Looks good with the shader. Looks good with the shader. All right, now Sorrow's Verse. I can pull the resources out of this. I don't even know why I kept this. I guess just for the resources. I don't remember hating it, but I don't remember loving it. I killed 7 and it filled that out. That seems amazing.
You probably got the rest of it from like XP on the completion, I'd imagine.
Yeah, because I will take them through Mayhem or something, and it seems like they
Yeah,
fill out so fast.
you
So
could probably
this
get
is
rid of
a,
it.
yeah, a go. And I kept these. At some point, I needed a void sidearm for something I was doing. But now I don't. You know, is there another sidearm that's void?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna hang on to it. This is from the dungeon with the one with all the ribbons.
Prophecy, yeah.
Prophecy. I did solo that, Crimson. I soloed that to
Oh,
get
nice.
the
That's a fun
hairball.
one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, the worst part I had was really the first encounter with the big taken turtle. And
Oh,
she
really?
knocked me off the dais so
Oh,
many
yeah, that'll
times.
happen.
And the rest of it was, you know, a-okay. Now here's a 1,000 yard stare. I don't know where this came from. I'm not attached to this. I will.
That's from Grasp. Yeah, you could probably get rid of it. The
Okay.
roll isn't that good.
Matador shotgun. The BXR 55 Battler I love, but this drops in Dares of Eternity. And I'm not particularly, you know, gotta have this or anything like that. Steady
Yep.
rounds, ricochet rounds, corkscrew rifling, small bore, outlaw, incandescent, hot swap.
You could probably get rid of the Battler. I think. Do you have the pattern for it?
I should have, yes, and I'm probably making it on some character somewhere. Then these exotics that I'm making. Wow, look at all these I need to work on. Oh, that's 117, so I've already built that. The Enigma. Okay, Sweet Sorrow, auto rifle, 720. This is the kind of the range where I like how they feel when they just get a barrage of bullets and they litter the battlefield. I kind of like that.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it's a good gun right there. Ideally, you want like one for all and stats for all. The roll's not that bad.
okay. Crisis inverted. Adaptive munitions. That's the reason I've kept this. I feel like adaptive munitions is slept on, and
It's
I'm a
okay.
huge fan of adaptive munitions.
The issue with adaptive is that they made Arbalest like barrier like right before it, so it just still gets
Right.
outclassed by like Arbalest and Rishender. So if you're not gonna use this, I'd say you could probably get rid of it. There's just better Arcane cannons too.
Okay. Then I kept these two to try to get my points up with Iron Banner. Uh, which one of these is best?
Your second one is the better one.
Okay. The title submachine gun. Was that, what is this from now? I don't remember.
This is Guardian Games.
Guardian game. So I'll hang on to that. These Amalons, I'm not particularly attached to any of them. Water, thank you for hanging out. Not the belt again, thank you. Water says, was listening to something while cleaning and the video ended and your stream came up with Crimson talking. Thought I was going insane. Tell him I say hi and I hope your stream is going well. Thank you, Water. Thank you, buddy. Crimson, a friend of yours.
Yeah, Water's great. She's awesome.
Water, you're great. You're awesome. Come play with me. Come hang out sometime, Water. Okay, any of these look like I should... Oh, adaptive munitions again.
That third one with adaptive one for all is really good, especially in like Warden this week on Solar Singe. I would keep that one, delete the other two.
Okay. Let's see. I'm building that without remorse. Okay, I'm building that one so I can get rid of this. It seems like incandescent. I don't remember. Didn't we have a an artifact mod that boosted incandescent?
I just think it was good with. I think there was a mod in Haunted when it came out that made it better. But you do have the crafted ones. I'd say you probably get rid of the other two.
Now here I have the adept version, so I was thinking about deleting this regular oh forgiveness.
Yeah, you can delete. I would say the demo Vorpal and probably the Air Assault one. The demo Vorpal normal one, that is. The demo Vorpal Adept is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna go. That one's gone. Bye. Now these two. Which one's the best?
Probably the Adept demo Vorpal one.
Okay.
And then if you want to inspect that one, the right one, just see what the other perk is besides Vorpal.
Fragile focus and one quiet moment.
Okay. Yep. I would get rid of the Air Assault one.
All right, and these back in the day, Guardians, this came from the dungeon Duality, which I absolutely love. It's my favorite dungeon. There's not one that stands above it for me. These came from Duality, and they were like hard to get. That was a rough way to go to make it to that boss and to complete that. But I don't need both of these.
Your well-rounded Adrenaline Junkie one is definitely the better one. And this SMG is the like best PvE SMG in the game, so.
Yeah, I have really, really loved it. And Guardians, they're beautiful. Look at the thing. It's art. You can hang it on your wall. Hang it on your wall. Now this was from, I think this is this? Yeah, Iron Banner. And I keep those just in case I have to like rank up quicker in Iron Banner by using his weapons and all that kind of thing. 900, it's probably all over the place. This probably zigzags as you're shooting it.
Yeah, Hero's Burden is definitely an interesting gun.
But I'm going to keep it just in case we're having to use all of his gear and all of his everything. And I do like that it has a reload mod there. The Wizened Rebuke. This is another Iron Banner. I've never used it. charge time's almost, I mean, it's rotten. 960. Is it worth keeping, Crimson?
I would delete it. I kept one for a while and it never got any use. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of mine.
Shotgun. Okay. Horror's Least Adept. Is there another one of those? No, these are the two I have. This is chambered compensator, corkscrew rifling, appended mag, alloy magazines, under pressure, perpetual motion, kill clip, stunning recovery, or Vanguard's vindication. I never have used it.
I would throw Perpetual and Corkscrew on that one. It's pretty solid for PV. You need like a arc pulse.
So corkscrew on this one,
Yeah, Corkscrew and Perpetual.
perpetual motion. Okay. And then I kind of like this, a small amount of health. It's always good to be healthy. Wait a minute, stunning a champion refills your magazine.
Hey, that one's pretty good on like special weapons when they're like the champ mod for this season. Like Wendigo right now with the Unstopped GL is pretty nice. If you have that on it, you just stun it and you
Right.
get the whole mag back.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome little stunning recovery. I'm liking it, Guardians. That's really phenomenal. And right now, pulse rifles are barrier, right? Aren't they anti-barrier?
Yeah, yeah, they are right now.
Okay, this one's adept. Okay, both of these are adept. So this has perpetual motion, and you said small bore's the best, increases range. Are these both
Uh,
identical? They are.
yeah. So your first one is better than non-Master one would be better. So I would delete the Master one.
Strident whistle, which I like, so I'll hang on to that. Okay,
Good solar
these
bow, yeah.
staccato. I remember. I think you used these just recently today in the Grandmaster Warden of Nothing. Which
Yeah,
one of these?
it's pretty good solar scout.
Arrowhead break, hammer forged rifling, accurized rounds, flared magwell, compulsive reloader, adaptive munitions, Suros energy with a stability masterwork. Um, Now the other one, adaptive munitions, full bore, small bore, alloy magazine, flared magwell, greatly increases reload speed, but faster reload when the magazine is empty. Okay, if you're a compulsive reloader, this would be the best, flared magwell. Compulsive reloader, so wow, there's a lot of reloaders on this. This should like blind me when I'm reloading it. Are there
I'd
any
probably
of
keep the first one here. They're
the one
both
that's?
like identical, so it doesn't matter that much.
I'll hang on to those then and take them out and try to. Because this one has, I might need these resources. I'm building that. The Doom of Chelchi. And I need to work on that, Guardians. As you see, it's a level 1. I've done nothing. Now I'm working on this so I can delete this one. Shoot to loot and explosive payload. I kind of hate to delete that, but I feel like it would force me to work on my other one.
If it's gonna get you to do the crafting one, that's get rid of it. It's such a good gun. I love that one so
God.
much. But
Uh,
if you
and I
think you're
know
gonna use it soon, you could keep it. There's no real
shoot
harm
to
there.
loot is so important. I mean, shooting an ammo brick picks it up and automatically reloads all of your equipped weapons.
Yeah, I've been
Okay,
using
I,
shoot
I
to loot with
better.
the overflow rocket today. It's just so much fun in the boss game. Just shoot two and then shoot the brick, and then you get two more fully loaded. It's so nice.
And so many bricks were falling today in those Grandmasters. It was just absolutely a joy to see them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang on to it until I get the other one finished. Brigand's Law. Now I have loved this, and I built this one. Man, I feel like this is just and that color shader. It's a little go getter. If you haven't used Brigand's Law, Feeding Frenzy, Volt Shot, Right Hook. Use Brigand's Law. You're going to like it, Guardians. Okay, are any of these... I think this is what I missed out on, Crimson, the week that this was like... wasn't there an Adept version of this, the Inquisitor?
Yeah, I think it was a couple weeks ago. It might be this week actually too. I'm not sure what the trials gun rotation is.
Oh, really? So I could get a good one this week?
It might
Uh,
be.
in,
I'm not sure. It's either like that, the sidearm. There's a couple of them it could be, but I know it's not gonna be the handgun and the machine gun.
are any of these, which one of these is the keeper? This one's Masterwork, Perpetual Motion, Swashbuckler, One Quiet Moment, increase when you're out of combat. I'm not big on
The
the out of combat.
the swashbuckler one's probably your best one. Yeah, the Suros origin trait is definitely the one you're gonna want to run on that thing because it gives like it's increased stability and handling in the top half of the mag, which is nice to have. Or it's like stability and reload. That's a pretty good trait.
Okay,
So I would
so
keep
keep.
the third one that's masterwork.
All right, so these others, just I can get rid of those. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This one I can pull, and I can bring this one up to level. All right, and that one can go. Now, these are Mindbender's Ambition. I always really loved how this weapon looked. I liked the Hive runes. I felt like it looked good. I liked it. Uh, wow, it looks great in these color shaders.
The one you're inspecting right now that's masterwork is I think the best one you're gonna get probably. I haven't even seen the other two, but this one's probably the best with lead from gold. If you want to put that on instead of snapshot, that's a really solid one.
So the other two are deletable.
Yeah, and then I'd also throw corkscrew on it so your handling isn't at like 19.
Oh, there's that 1-2 punch. Oh, the other one has 1-2 punch though. Okay. Yesteryear pulse rifle 390. This would probably drive me insane.
It's really 390. When I shoot it, it feels pretty slow, but it's not a bad roll you have there with the Subsistence Rampage. I would use this over the and what is it? I gotta check in my vault to remember this gun's name. We looked at it earlier. Uh, Last Perdition. I would keep this and then delete the Last Perdition.
Okay. We'll move on and I'll look at Last Perdition again.
Yeah.
This is a sniper rifle, 3 in the mag. I've never used it. I don't know where it came from. Macabre
That's from
Ray.
Festival of the Lost.
Maybe I should hang on to it. I liked keeping those special event weapons, and I know I had a lot of those at one point, and I just deleted. Jurassic Green, wasn't this another festival or Halloween
Yeah, it's also
event?
another festival weapon.
I'll hang on to that. This copper looks good. It looks like hand hammered copper. It definitely has a bespoke feel with a little bit of Halloween thrown in. Amit, which I do like Amit. I'll hang on to that one because I'm building it. Oh, level 44? I have built it. Hierarchy of Needs, I really like. I need to use it more, Guardians. Daniel Collins, hello, back to you. The Manticore, which I'm not a fan of. It lifts me up in the air and I become a target. Tripwire Canary, Sneak Bow, and Explosive Head. Is this buildable?
Yeah, it is, but Arsenic is still better in my opinion. So you could probably get rid of this one too and craft it if you want to, but I'd still use Arsenic over it.
Now, I know this Path of Least Resistance. Is this craftable? I know one of these trace rifles is, and they kind of all look the same.
All of the traces are craftable.
So this one can go.
Yeah.
Although shoot to loot, harmony, what final blows? I've used this Guardians, 198 kills, and I just never felt like it packed the punch that I wanted it to. Judgment of
It feels
Kel'Garoth.
pretty good with one for all, but without it, it just doesn't feel like good. Uh, Judgment, it's a good glaive. It is craftable, so I don't know if you'd want to keep this.
This is long arm, explosive payload, wellspring. I just got this recently. Now, where was this from?
That's
Text
from
balance stock,
Spire. It's from
counterbalance
Spire.
stock.
So that is the slowest shooting scout archetype.
That's yes. Now I remember Crimson when you said slowest shooting. This
Yeah, it's a
thing is
120.
rotten. It's rotten. I don't think it can get any worse than this. But the impact is 100. So it's the only one I've got. I'll hang on to it for a while and see if something better comes along.
Yeah,
Uh, this I'm not crazy about, but we had to earn. I deleted one like yesterday or early this morning. I think they're all the same, so I'm
they're all the
going
same,
to.
and you can pull it from collections too.
The Exalted Truth Adept. I think I have a really good one on another character. Um, Reloading grants bonus handling. It's Trials of Osiris. I feel like I'll keep it for a little while because it was so hard to get.
If you put a kill clip on it, that's a pretty good roll you have.
What about these? Alacrity, One Quiet Moment, or Suros Energy?
Suros, definitely.
Okay. All right, and these things look phenomenal. Most of the Trials weapons just look good. The Albruna D, I don't have any attachment to this thing at all.
Yeah, it's the high impact sniper. That's a decent
Oh,
roll you have.
90. Yeah,
Um,
90
but
impact and firing line is good. Where would I be using the improved handling and reload speed when allies ensemble? Wow. It actually synced, but 3 in the mag, that's the killer on
if you
this
put
thing.
backup lag on it, I think it goes up to 5. Should be 4 or
4.
5 with backup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
hang
not
on to it
bad.
for a little
I
while.
would I would keep it, especially again with like the
Okay.
raid coming up.
All right.
I think we all just kind of have a couple snipers in our vault in case they get good again.
My friend, a big nut, he loves snipers, and so I was keeping a lot of the snipers in case we went sniping one day during gameplay. This
Yeah.
is Dark Decider auto rifle, 720 rounds per minute. I've never used this. This came from where? Trop? No, this is
So, Iron Banner.
Iron Banner. Aiming down sights increases body shot damage, subsistence, alloy magazine. This is another one of those where I feel like if they say, equip his weapons to earn bonus XP, I feel like you kind of have to have some of his stuff. Is this the only one I've got? Yeah, so I'll hang on to it. Ganora's Axe. I wanted to really love this. I ended up not loving it. Opening shot. This one's auto loading holster. Volt shot. Was it Volt shot that made me keep this? Probably.
I'd say
But
you
I
could probably
was
get rid of both.
both of these.
If you plan on using it, then yeah, but it's just not that good.
That's kind of what I felt about it too, Crimson. I used it and was like, yuck, this thing's awful. Now I'm making the shotgun, and I think I was just holding on this till I got completed. Um, so I feel like I can get rid of this. I used Ikelos the shotgun recently. You can see I killed 39, and it just didn't feel like it used to back when I loved it. And there was a time, Crimson, where I did not leave the tower without the Ikelos shotgun on me. It was that
Rapid
good.
fires, they used to be so good, and then they took down the, what was it, the rate of fire on them, made them a lot slower, and now they just don't do like anything. So if you have the pattern for it, I'd say you can just get rid of this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it out. And this is the Ikelo submachine gun, which I'm building. Although that's, that will drop at a 1580, so I could use that to take it up.
Yeah, you can just use that for infusion.
All right, and then a lot of exotics here. I love
Yeah,
Bad
if you try.
Omens, Tracking Module, Cluster Bomb. They're both identical. This one I haven't used in a while. Although I have more kills on this one. But, and they're both masterworked Guardians, so I'm going to delete this one.
Yeah, cluster rockets just aren't that good anymore. They kind of just get like outclassed by their damage perk. So if you have another void rocket with like a better damage perk, I'd say that you could delete both of them. But if you don't, then you can hang on to that one.
I'll hang on to it for a while. I have found, sometimes I like it. Like when somebody has the Galahornian, it does, so much better, of course. Leviathan's Breath, I've tried to love it, Guardians. It's just going to have another buff, Crimson. Don't you think so?
They're
It's
buffing it
simply,
by 40% against champions, but it needs like a 40% against bosses for me to like actually use it. 'Cause it just
I
does like
know,
nothing, and it's so slow.
slow. It's painfully slow. As you're taking aim, they're killing you. Um, okay, I'm gonna save it in case I do a triple bow loadout.
Yeah.
But I've deleted it multiple times in anger because of that draw time. That is the main thing. But it needs to do a lot of damage when it hits the unstoppable. It needs to stop it, and then it needs to do gobs of damage additional over what it does right now, and it doesn't. It just doesn't.
By the time
Um,
you're done loading the arrow after you stun the champ, it's already unstunned, and then you do like no damage to it, and
I
it's
know.
really annoying.
It is, and I could have had 5 wish enders in him by the time I pull this thing back and get ready.
Hmm.
Deathbringer, exotic, Seventh Seraph, Saul, auto loading holster, and Vorpal. I keep this Vorpal stuff always thinking I'm going to use it against a Guardian, but this is the only one I've got of that. Now
Yes,
here
so
I
this
am.
used to be the best arc LMG, and then the dungeon one came out this season, and Warmind cells are being deprecated week. So if you don't
Yes.
have another arc LMG, I'd keep it. It's not bad, but
Word of
it's
the
just kind of
day,
bad.
deprecated. That's an excellent word. Thank you for using that, Crimson.
Yep.
Now here's 3 commemorations, and I think I'm trying to get enough of these from the Deep Stone Crypt to build it.
Yeah, if
So,
you don't have the pattern yet, I would keep probably the Dragonfly Rampage one. If you want to hover over the third one real quick, see the perks on it. Yeah, I would keep the first one and then delete the next two.
okay. And here's another one, Guardians. I tried to love it. Dom, how are you? Welcome into chat, buddy. It's good to see you. Dom's a member of the Coterie of Arms, and he's our youngest Guardian. Shout out to you, Dom, for being such a phenomenal player. And you're barely old enough to hold a controller in your hands. Salvation's Grip. I tried to love this. I thought I could like shoot it and climb walls and be Spider-Man, but it did not work for me, Guardians. But I hold on to it, thinking I'm gonna find something where I'm gonna love it because I wanted to love this weapon. I don't know. I'm gonna delete it. Bye, Salvation's Grip. Eyes of Tomorrow. I find it to be a lot of fun. I still get a kick out of it. Lament, I still enjoy. Although I have found Crimson, I don't know if you've used it recently. I feel like it pulls you away now more than it ever did before. Like
Yeah,
when
so
you.
they said they buffed the like or fixed, I guess, the tracking on it, but it really doesn't feel like it. It feels like the same.
Oh, I just used this a few days ago and I felt like I went beyond my target. It just didn't feel like it once did, and I was really disappointed. This is a slingy sword. It's a caster frame, Temptation's hook. It's the only one I've got, so I'll hang on to it. Falling Guillotine, the original Spin It to Win It. Well, original to D2, but not original to Destiny, because their definitely were D1 had Spin It to Win It. um, Husgal, tracking module, and cluster bomb.
You could probably get rid of it. There's better arc rockets at this point.
This is Solus Guard. This is a Trials of Osiris. I love it because it's a caster frame again, and when you can't get close, this can really come in handy.
Yeah,
Which one's
you're
better?
the one with the four pole is better. I'd delete the second one.
Okay. And I threaded needle. I don't think that's not craftable, is it?
No, but Taipan is better now, so I would get rid of it.
And I do. I have a crafted taipan, and I really, really like it.
Yeah, I'd say get rid of both the threaded needles.
And this is the swarm, but I have the swarm adept.
If you have an adept one that you like, I'd just go to the normal one. The Swarm itself is just pretty bad in general. Just didn't really get good perks or a good
And I don't
archetype,
even
but if
I don't even remember where the adept one came from, Crimson. Do you?
I think it was disgraced, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure. It was a long time ago.
Tarantula, this I think Storm Chaser eclipsed Tarantula.
Oh, it definitely did.
So I think I can safely delete both of these.
Yeah, you can get rid of both.
Now, I thought I had okay, this one's 900 rounds per minute, which I kind of like Guardians, auto loading holster surrounded under pressure and rampage.
I would keep the. Can you inspect the rampage one real quick? I forget if these drop double perks. I would keep the auto loading surrounded one.
Corrective measure. Where's this from?
It's a Vogue.
Okay, that's right. And I have the time lost version, so I feel like I'm just going to delete all three of these.
Yeah, you'd safely do that. And your time lost one is the best one that you have too, so I'd get rid of the other three.
Archon's Thunder, which I actually have a lot of fun with Archon's Thunder because the impact is so great, even though it's an irritant on how slow it is to reload and rounds per minute.
Yeah.
Um,
If you wanna, whichever one you like more, I'd keep and then delete one of them.
okay, I don't know that I mean, I like it, but I'm not in love with them. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
rid of
there
this
are
one.
better solar machine guns. So.
Crown Splitter I keep just for because it's the only specific sword designed for a Titan, but it's so slow. It is an irritant to me. Jagged Edge is what I keep on it. Heavy Guard, Thresh, Vorpal Weapon. I had a
I'd keep
lot of
it.
these back in the day, and I think I went in with a clanmate recently, and they had a blast with it, taking down Riven. The Hothead Adept, I had a lot of these at one point. I've got one, I think, on my Hunter. Tracking module, explosive light, auto loading holster, implosion rounds, quick launch.
I'd definitely run auto loading and quick launch on that.
Oh, auto loading. Oh, implosion rounds, alloy casing. Increases rolo speed. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Did I hit that right? Quick launch.
Yeah, quick launch. And then the other one had, I think, Thresh, so you could just safely get rid of it.
Yeah, because I'm not normally, I'm not super dependent on, super energy guardians. I'd rather have health regeneration or just something else. You're going to have to depend on your weapons more, but that's okay. That's what they're for. Reed's Regret. I'm surprised I don't have like an adept version of this. I think there was an adept version of this. Linear fusion rifle, and this is stasis, which can really come in handy on occasion.
The firing line one is your better one here, so I'd delete the red border
Headstone.
one.
Ascendancy. I guess this was from Crucible, or
Yeah,
maybe it
that's
looks
the
like
ritual
Crucible.
weapon from Lost.
Oh, chain reaction. I'm usually a fan of chain reaction. Impulse amplifier, ambitious assassin, explosive light, or chain reaction.
I mean, I'd be using this thing for damage, so probably impulse, explosive light.
Okay. Galahorn. And I know I've got Galahorn probably on my Titan right now. Let's see. This I kept because it was one of the special event swords. Assassin's Blade. I love to have that boost in movement speed. Tireless Blade, Thresh, Enduring Guard, Swordmaster Guard, increases charge rate. Honed Edge, Tempered Edge. I probably wished I had the Jagged Edge on this. I don't know if it fell with that or not. But the only one I've got, so I'll hang on to it. That I'm building. This is Red Herring. This is Tarnation. Is Tarnation buildable? It must be.
Yeah, it is. You could probably get rid of that one.
Recurrent Impact. It's the only one I have of that. Razor's Edge. This was another one of
Recurrent
those
is
things.
also craftable, by the way. I don't know if you have the pattern for it, but if you do,
Okay, page
then
5,
get
and
rid of
let's
it.
see if I have the pattern for that. Oh, I do have the pattern for that, so I can totally get rid of that. Let's go back to page 5, Guardians. The sword was from the. Yeah, wait a minute. This was Lord Saladin, and I don't know. Should I keep it? I've never really used it.
I'd say you
Jagged
could
Edge.
probably get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Okay.
Yeah, if you like, as far as vortexes go, it's either like guillotine or hero of ages, or both better.
Yeah, I love Hero of Ages. I'm a fan. And this Guardians I just put in today because I needed this yesterday or day before. I was in a lost sector and stasis was like the bonus damage, and I needed unstoppable and stasis. I didn't have a one, and then today two of them dropped in a row. Isn't that how it works? So I'll hang on to that in case that lost sector comes back around this week. And this Heart Shadow, I wanted this so bad, and a Guardian from Belgium, QWERTY, helped me get this late night one night about midnight, and I went in on my Warlock, which I normally don't play, and we got this to drop in duality. I mean, it was phenomenal, and I haven't even finished. I haven't finished the Catalyst Guardians. I'm definitely need to get busy with that. Okay, Bump in the Night. I think you can build this, but I don't have the pattern for it, because what did this come from? Was this those
It's from
horrible?
containment.
And that was part of the Catch Crash thing.
No, it's the Leviathan stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't hate the Leviathan stuff, so I'll keep that till I get another one. Chain of Command. This is Stasis. I've got two
That
of
is also a
those.
ritual. You could pull that from collection. So if you're not using it, you could probably just delete both and then pull it when you need it.
Okay, so they're all going to be the same.
Yeah.
All right, I'll hang on to one just in case I go into that lost sector and need stasis this week. Storm Chaser, I loved Guardians. Like, I was so thrilled to get this weapon. I got it very early. The color shaders, they're all just phenomenal on it. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan, but I've got two of them. This one, ionized battery, projection fuse, full bore, hammer forged rifling, turnabout, grant you an overshield Vorpal weapon, bitter spite, taking damage accelerates its next reload, with stability.
It's not bad. Vorpal's okay on it. If you want to look at the next one, that'll just decide which one gets deleted.
Accelerated coils, projection fuse, fluted barrel, polygonal rifling, auto-loading holster, Vorpal, and the bitter spite.
I would throw accelerated on that one and then delete the turnabout one. That's a pretty solid one you have there.
Now, and hopefully that dungeon won't be going anywhere soon, and I can probably try to, go in there and get a much better one. Fixed odds, quick draw, and incandescent. I have two, encore
It
and
is
incandescent.
craftable.
Oh, do I have this? I think I actually
I think you
have.
might. I think you were using it yesterday.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So that definitely means those are, deletable guardians because I can build that.
Let's
So,
see, you could safely get rid of both.
now Quillam's Terminus machine gun. Am I page 5? Do I have the catalyst for that? I thought I did. Let's go look, Guardians. Yes, and I thought I was working on that. So I can delete that. There was a time where I would not have been able to stand deleting something from a raid like that, but I can make it now, so it's not that big of a deal. Um, the Cell Spy Pitch Glass, I don't think I have the pattern because as you Guardians have heard me say, now I love this game. It's my favorite, my all-time favorite game. But gosh, if I had to go back into that catch crash stuff again, um, I don't know. So Cell Spy, Pitch Glass, Linear
You could
Fusion
honestly
Rifle,
probably delete it because Storm
because I
Chaser is
have
just the
Storm
better arc one.
Chaser.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
And then
right, and
same
then
thing with
this
the
is
machine gun.
Plank Stride. I'll get rid of that. Roar of the Bear. I never was a huge fan of these. Tracking Module, Vorpal, Impulse Amplifier, and Chain Reaction. Which one's the best?
Um, the Vorpal one's better, but you could honestly probably get rid of both. Your hothead is better.
But now, if I do need to go in and level myself up, I'm just going to delete this one.
Okay.
If I have to level up, it might come back on us, Crimson, where the more of his stuff you wear, the faster you move up. Okay, this Taipan I can delete. All of these Taipans can go because I have the craftable, and I have one made with firing line and the way it's supposed to be built. So I can get rid of these. God, Crimson, are we going to make it to 500? I think we will, Guardians. I think we will.
We can definitely get down there.
Because I did add some things. We could go back and look in my, primary kinetic weapons.
Yeah.
Retrofit Escapade I like because it fires so quickly, but I don't need both of these. Zen Moment.
If you have the pattern, you could probably just delete both.
Oh, and I probably do have the pattern. I think I'm building this, in fact. Okay, Terminus Horizon. Terminus Horizon. That's from the Spire of the Watcher.
Yeah, that's the Spire machine gun.
And I've never used it before because I probably like something else better.
I would say you can
Compulsive
get rid of it.
reloader.
The roll just isn't that great.
Okay, this is unwavering duty adept. I have two of these. Subsistence and incandescent or cascade point. Precision hits with a machine guns, usually a little bit harder. Subsistence, appended mag, steady rounds, corkscrew rifling, hammer forged rifling.
The subsistence one is the better one.
Suros energy probably on this.
Yeah, Saros.
All right, so ambitious assassin. Gosh, that looks good in red and gold. It's callus worthy. I think I'm going to hang on to both of those for just a moment. Now, here I kept two of these. Now, wait a minute. I need to put this one in so we can definitely take a look at what's best. These just came from today. I thought I had more of these. Did I
I think
already
there's some in your
delete some of them?
postmaster. I'm not sure.
Let's go look, Guardians. I mean, did I delete some already? I shouldn't have. I could have lost one.
Checking.
No, I don't have them here.
Might just be 3 then. I forget how many we did.
Oh, maybe we just did 3, or we did 4, and I might have lost one. I had a lot of engrams in there and could have lost one. So this one has chain reaction, rangefinder, volatile launch, smart drift control, alloy casing, augmented drum, auto loading holster, chain reaction, rangefinder,
You can
stunning
probably go
recovery.
to this one.
This has, let's see, quick launch, smart drift control, alloy casing, augmented drum, clown cartridge or impulse, explosive light, Amalon fluid, dynamics, Vanguard's
put
vindication.
Clown cartridge on this and then take a look at the next one.
Volatile launch, hard launch, augmented drum, mini frags. Oh, mini frags. Field prep, steady hands, cascade point, stunning recovery, Vanguard, Amalon.
You could delete the cascade point one and then keep the explosive light.
And I'm gonna run some more of that, Crimson. If you're up to run more of those, I'm
Definitely.
definitely down for running more of those because I feel like there might be a better one out there than this even.
Yeah, so the one you have there is good, but you want spike grenades for your mag because it does 15% more damage.
And
So that
I'm a
would be
fan
ideal.
of spike grenades. If I could get sticky grenades on the lion, the fighting lion, I would like be in love with that weapon. Blowout here. This is tracking module frenzy, tracking module lasting impression.
Your hothead will probably just be better than both of these, so I'd get rid of both.
Okay. Guardians. Let's go back to page 1 because I want to save. I want to go through with Crimson on all my armor, but that's a complex. That's a complex journey through the armor.
Yeah.
Let's just look here at some of these that I was, not wanting to part with, because I am going to get rid of some of these fate bringers, and they're all the same, aren't they?
Yeah, if we just want to look at dupes, we could probably just get down to 500 with just looking at like duplicates.
Well, wait a minute now. Are all these the same?
Yeah, so you could delete the one that's not masterworked for sure. And then the adrenaline junkie one would be the best. But the Firefly one does have 10,000 kills on it, so if you want to keep it for like the kill tracker, you can do
Oh
that.
man, I've been slinging this thing like I'm from the old west. Guardians, 10,000 kills. I didn't realize I'd racked up that many. This is Eye of Saul. I've got two of these. What are your thoughts on these, Crimson?
You could delete the rangefinder one.
Now let's look. A lot of these we went through and we got it down.
Yeah, there are a lot of DFAs too. I think there's Stadium Floods on the
Oh,
second
that I was.
page.
I'm
If
glad you
you
said that. I was saving these to go through this with you. Let's
Okay.
try to get this down to like one DFA.
Yeah. Rampage. If you just want to go through all of them real quick.
Okay, this
See
is
what we
my
got.
first one. Tunnel Vision, Rampage, Extended Barrel, Small Bore,
I
Tactical
s-
Mag.
saw one. I think it's the bottom right one on the first page. It has a perpetual time. That's just the best you can get on it. So you can delete the other four.
Okay. Oh my God, that did it! That did it! We're down to 500.
Awesome.
And Crimson, if you have it in you, buddy, I know this is a lot of work, Guardians chat. This is a lot of work when you're cleaning out a vault, but I'm still 500's way too much. And I have a lot of armor.
It's a lot of armor, yeah.
It is. I have a lot of exotics that I want to like mix and match. I want to mix and match and try to get some really good bills. Because some of these, if I can just delete the ones that are really not any good, then I feel like, like right here, you don't really need extra Titan marks. But I was saving this because that was part of my solar build, and I had all that ornaments from Gambit. But Guardians, I think that I'm not going to wear Crimson out because I want him to come back and help me with all this armor. And we've been working for like over an hour just cleaning out. We got down, we deleted like 100 and what, 190 maybe, 140,
I think
somewhere
about
in
like
there.
I think it was about 90. 'Cause it started at
Oh,
590. So
okay, because I had done a little bit of work in here in advance, so we
yeah.
definitely have all of we have all everything. All the weapons are done. All the weapons are completed. It's
Mhm.
just now moving into
There's a lot
all of
of
the
armor, but
armor.
it shouldn't be hard to go through. Like, I mean, I'm totally down to just like later this week, just sit down and go through it, because it really can't be that bad. Like a lot of it, you just look at it and be like, oh, those aren't the stats I want, and then no, I have a better one here, and then just delete the other duplicates type thing. So,
Yeah. All right, Crimson, thank you so much. Chat, thank you
yep.
so much. A shout out to Crimson for being diligent and sticking with me through all of that, all those weapons, because I had just collected and collected. I'm a monster when it comes to collecting, and I don't need to do that. I need to just keep what I love. Because ultimately, there's like, what, 20 weapons that we really like. Dylan, Mercy, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be back this evening to hopefully. Crimson, are you going to do any Grandmasters this evening?
Yeah, I'll be doing them tonight.
If you
I'll
if you need
definitely
help,
when you go
holler
live,
at me.
I'll holler at you for sure. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Crimson. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate you guys.